for the team. With Shannon and Sean, talking about life and everything in between. The token ones see it differently. Yeah, token one for the team. This is Shannon and Sean, keeping things light. The token ones in the group, that's right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride right now. Right now. And enjoy the ride right now.
I kind of heard that.
A bazillion.
Yeah, we're talking about our little theme tune.
Yeah, a bazillion times.
We've had the podcast for like over a year now.
I started speaking to you August
Yeah.
2020. 2023.
Yeah, isn't that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've kind of been doing it, like the first episode was like December 2023.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So we've done like a whole year and a little bit. So we're kind of in season 2 now because we want to do it in, remember the original ideas?
I remember so many original ideas that have never kept going.
Anyway, second episode of 2025.
I know. Buzzing.
That's exciting.
I'm still drinking.
You're still on the...
I'm still having the beers right now.
Yeah, you're in your dad era.
Maybe one day I'll eat beer belly.
I don't think you'll ever get that.
No?
I think you're built too slender to...
Think so?
To suddenly expand.
I'll try.
Give it a go.
I'll give it a go.
You're still rocking your like clean cut, the beards and the hairstyles
Was it
from Mr. Dunn.
I know. Shout out to Alice, my barber. I was looking like shit.
Were
like,
you?
So many people were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, is the kid sleeping all right? I'm like, I'm getting more sleep now than I ever have.
Yeah.
Like, all right. What's with the
appearance?
Yeah, I was like, just haven't been in the barber. And then we had that crazy weather.
Yeah, was...
Which actually came in nothing in Bangkok. I had nothing.
Yeah, so we didn't really have anything in my area either, but we did notice we were going to Glasgow on the Saturday, so we were a bit like, oh God, are we not going to get? It's the only thing we've really planned in for the year in the old savings mode. But, and obviously we love live music as discussed, and this was the only gig we've booked for the year. But when we were leaving, we did get to go on the Saturday, thankfully. But there's some slates from one of the roofs down on the...
Oh no.
Oh, terrible. How awful. But in Glasgow, you could see quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Damage.
What year was it we had that metal storms here?
The Beast from the East.
Yeah.
That was like 2019, 2020?
I feel it was after COVID.
Yeah. It wasn't after COVID. It was definitely before. It definitely was before COVID.
No,
the Beast from the East was definitely before COVID.
What was the one that had all the trees came down?
I don't know. I just remember Beast from the East because I was still working in Tesco's.
Oh yeah,
and I had to work. I had to go to Tesco's, and
Riverside,
the lorries were all...
Tesco will deliver.
Yeah, well, the lorries were all late, but I do remember that weather because I smashed my hand on a wine bottle, and they still wanted me to work. I've got like a little scar there from. Then they literally put like
ice,
like kitchen roll over it, and we're like, oh, on you go back to work. The wine needs stacked on the shelves. And I was like, no one's buying wine. The weather's shit.
Dude, that is exactly the time you buy wine.
Yeah, true. But no one was going to be able to get into the store, really. Yeah.
I remember when the storms were really bad, because we had just sold our house. We were living in Durham. Amy's mum and dad's. Mm-hmm. And the power went out.
Oh.
And Derek had, like Amy's dad had like a wee diesel generator.
Oh, that's cool.
Or petrol generator. So it was funny. It was like, he plugged it all in. He's like, I've got power back. And he's like, do you want lights or internet? I'm like, internet.
Always internet. I can sit and watch things in the dark.
And I was like, but we drank. So it's ace because like candlelight.
That's when people come together, isn't it?
Yeah, and just drank.
I've never had an experience like that.
Yeah.
I'd love that. That'd be great. But do you not think it's such like a thing to talk about when you get to like a certain age? It just becomes about, did you see that weather last week?
Oh.
Why does that happen?
I don't know.
It just makes us
to talk about.
I know. It just makes us all boring though.
Yeah. My favourite is like when you're coming out of autumn into winter and you go, the nights are fair drawn in.
Is that your line?
No, that's not.
Everyone else.
Everybody says that. Nights will be getting darker soon. I'm like, oh, it happens every year.
Yeah, and then you got people being like, clocks will go back soon or they go forward, whatever.
I can never remember which one it is.
I'm like, oh, where am I?
Do you lose time in the summer? Yeah.
Yeah, and you gain time in the winter, right?
Yeah. You get an hour extra keeping your bed.
I know. I'm excited about it, but it's not really, is it?
No.
Well, exciting times.
And you got to meet Indiana again today?
I did. I got a smile.
Yeah.
I didn't touch it. I didn't
You came in the
wash my
bus.
hands from that minky bus.
Minky bus.
Peasant wagon.
Double decker though.
Double decker though. It had a phone charger thing. Yeah. And then obviously I had quite the journey getting here. I got off at the wrong stop, walked down a dirt path, the road was closed, and then had to call you for help. I genuinely can't navigate my way up a paper bag.
Yeah, Google Maps.
I know, but I was tracking it on the bus to know when to get off, but I was looking at the drive instead of the walk.
And again, anybody who lives in like the D-side area, coming back from town like a Friday or Saturday night, it is like a mission. I
was thinking that on the bus. I was like, how the hell do you know when to get off?
I don't, so...
I mean, I was doing it stone cold sober and I'm like looking at trying, especially in the dark, being like, where are we?
And like the windows get all that condensation and stuff. And you've written so many like funny things, wrong willies, blah, blah, blah. Like, so I fall asleep in the bus a lot.
Yeah.
I've woken up in the wrong village. So Amy, I have to phone Amy. And then
you're leaving?
When I'm leaving, when I'm on the bus.
Okay.
When I get on the bus. And then I have to put on like Find My Friend so she can track me.
Yes, Find My Husband.
Yeah. So, because I'll usually fall asleep, so she'll know, all right, he's like at Crathis. I'll go for him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was using the Crathis Castle as my landmark.
You know, Crathis, you've got 7 minutes.
Yeah. And then I was like, when I see the Tesco, that must be it.
Did you panic it off?
Yeah, I think I was like, I don't know where the next stop actually is, so I'll just get off at the Tesco. I saw the big lights and went, I don't think it's that far from here. But it's not that far because I've driven it.
And how many minutes was it? 19 minutes?
It's like 19 minutes walk. And I'm it's fine. You came and rescued me. It was all good. Yeah. But we are here. We are recording.
Again, in my front living room.
Yeah, with a nice fire.
Who is it? When your pal was like,
yeah, my friend was like, that's a new location. And I was like, it's Sean's house. And she was like, that fire is so nice. And I was like, it actually is. It's so cozy.
I know, it's... This is our bong.
Definition of put that in your pipe and smoke it. Aesthetics. No one pay attention. That's so funny. But yeah, it is lovely.
I mean, this is real bricks.
Yeah. It's not fake brick. No. I can bitch. Tapped it.
That's... yeah, you got to meet Indiana again. How much she's grown so much.
Oh my God, I know. I'm like, I was literally only seen her like 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I got a smile and I honestly, it did melt my Grinch heart.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yes. I was like, oh, look at you. I went into like kiddie voice.
Dude, I just
weird voice. And she was looking at me like, well, what the hell? But she still smiled. She smiled it twice. And she was like, eh.
Yeah. She smiles and shits herself at the same time.
Maybe that's what she was doing. She was like, eh.
Maybe. But I've been getting like a lot of, not irrational fears, but I'm just like fears about being a dad. Mm-hmm. And the biggest one that keeps creeping in my mind. So my wife is white. Mm-hmm. And the Führer would be proud of that child. She is blonde haired, blue eyed, and looks like my wife.
Yeah.
So I keep getting the fear of going, maybe I'll have to travel with her in the airport someday.
By yourself.
By myself. So she'll look like my wife. And they'll be like, sir, where are you going with this girl? But she'll have my sense of humor and be like, I don't know that guy. It keeps going through my mind. Like,
she'll just like start mouthing, help. I can imagine that actually would happen, that you'll get pulled up.
Yep. Oh, I think so. 100%.
And be like, why do you have a random blue-eyed, blonde-haired child?
Yeah. And I'll be sitting there with my mustache.
But if you ever do have a second child and it comes out, look how that'll be even more funny. Because then you'll have one kid that looks like you and one kid that's white.
Yeah.
So they'll be even more confused.
I don't know.
Genetics, it's fun.
I keep thinking about having a second one.
Yeah, you're like, this is so easy. I think they do that to lure you. So. The first one's like an angel, and then it lures you into a false sense of security. I think that genuinely happens.
I think so. I've got a video to show you. So Amy and Amy have been together so long. I feel like she's morphing into me.
Oh.
Like, like there's been so many things she said, and I was like, dude, where did you get that from? And it's words that I use. So I'm going to show you. She sends me so many reels, dude. It's unreal. Unreal for her?
Unreal.
And I was like, I'm showing this to Shannon. Oh my God. Maybe I have to cut how long this takes.
It's fine. We'll just put in some elevator music. It'll be right.
So there is this.
He's like, oh shit.
God.
Oh God, yikes.
I'd be crapping myself.
He's just like,
I'm looking at how young that kid.
that's 4 months as well. Like the video said, after 4 months.
Yeah. Oh, I'll put it up so they see it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel.
I know. She's like, I know.
So,
he's literally holding his head in shame. Like his head is on the floor.
yeah, so I said, this dude all surprised and annoyed, this dude all surprised and annoyed like it isn't the one who chose to raw dog his wife. Amy wrote that.
I thought that was you.
No, I was like, I've never loved you more, raw dog.
Raw dog. Raw dog 69.
I was like,
that is iconic. I genuinely, when you read that out, was like, that's so funny that I thought you were like, oh, Amy sent me this reel and this was my response.
no, Amy
but that does sound like something you'd say to that reel. Absolutely. So you guys maybe are merging into one personality. So.
Shamey.
I
was like, raw dog. But I keep saying raw dog, like any situation, but dude, raw dog. And he's like, please stop saying
please stop it. Maybe she thinks her starting that will get you to stop it.
Nah, never.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've never I just never found my way in these states. She's like, yeah, raw dog.
Raw dog 69.
Oh man.
But yeah, I love how he is acting.
I know.
They clearly have had sexual intercourse.
Oh.
I don't know, do people say that?
Sexual intercourse.
Or did you say sex?
Coitus. Coitus. But she's like a mini me, like Dr. Evil mini me. So like, I'm like Dr. Evil and she's the mini me, but she's coming up with all my phrases.
Yeah, so she's become the master. Really, is what you're trying to say. In summary.
Nah. Is mini me the master?
I feel like mini me was like more beloved character than Dr. Evil.
Really?
Yeah, everyone was like, oh my god, mini me. Like, it was such a... Austin Powers was such a of its time, though, I would say. I don't know if you would watch it now.
We watched it not long ago.
Was it so funny?
It held up.
Even with like, was it Fat Bastard?
Yeah. He weighs a metric ton. What a film. Like,
but there was no part of you that was like, this is not.
No.
Like the PC police, this is not okay.
No.
Oh, okay, I might have to go back and watch it.
I may be the wrong
person. Was Liz Hurley in that at one point?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, an actress, an older actress. Beyonce was though.
Yeah, she's in Goldmember.
Yeah, Foxy
Cleopatra. That actor.
How they got Beyonce to sign up for that is beyond though, isn't it?
Well, Austin Powers was the shit.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
Yeah, it was massive.
Yeah.
Like that actor when Fox Cleopatra are like back to back, is this guy who's dressed all feminine. He's like doing all the actions, like mouthing Austin Powers, mouthing Beyonce's character. I'm like, so cool.
Yeah, but it's just really funny that she went from that to like Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
such different.
Mental. That's when like I've had there have been loads of singers who then cross over to actors, but that's the one I first remember. Like, oh my god.
So do I, yeah. Like Beyonce's in it.
Oh my god.
I think the first film I seen her do was The Fighting Temptations. It was this film with like Cuba Jr., whatever his name was.
Cuba Bura Juba.
Yeah. And it was like about a choir.
A choir?
Yeah, and he'd been brought in to like help the choir, but he was a bit of a scam artist, like didn't actually really know what he was doing. It's kind of like comedic as well. But yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So in summary, Amy's now a mini me. She comes up with better phrases than me.
Indiana's still cute.
Indiana's still cute. Dude, get this.
Star of the show.
I could just squish her.
She is one of those kids that you're like, oh.
I'm just, yeah. I am. Yeah.
She's always dressed so well.
Oh, yeah. Well, Amy dressed her.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've seen that. I picked that.
You've got good style though as well, but I could just imagine you. No, you do. I think you do. I think you dress quite well, but I could imagine if you were to left alone to dress a child, it would be in constant costume. Like, would you put your kid in like a Donald Duck costume or like
dude, they're a little
every day, like a little Minnie Mouse today? Yeah. So it's probably
if they want it.
Yeah, it was probably, but she can't talk yet. So how do you know she wants it? She wants to dress like that.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good job Amy is dressing her.
I think so.
I just imagine you would put her in like, you would dress her as like Miss Trunchbull, like Miss Piggy, like really random shit. Amy comes home and she's like, what?
Do you know what? I've been so tempted because I've seen so many reels of it. Is just draw eyeliner, like angry eyebrows on them.
That's how I got the Miss Trunchbull. I was thinking of Indiana with like little angry eyebrows. Or like Amy comes home and she's dressed as like the hungry caterpillar, like just really random. Comes home, she's Darth Maul. Full. Obviously, that's not healthy for baby skins, but it's funny.
But I can't stop sniffing my daughter's heat.
You're so obsessed with baby smells.
She just smells.
She's Amy said she's 6 weeks old today.
6. I know.
That's wild.
That's insane.
Yeah, and she's still got that new baby smell.
Yeah, we've washed her. Like I shower her every day, most days.
Yeah, and she still has it.
Yeah, she loves the shower. She
like,
doesn't like the bath.
Yeah,
hates the bath.
It doesn't like floating about.
No. But yeah, like it's one of those ones. I'm like, I'm going to tell her one day she was in the shower naked with her dad. That sounds so weird when you say that.
I think it's okay when it's
a baby.
When it's a baby.
Yeah,
I think if she gets to 10, there's problems.
Maybe. I think someone said it was like when they stopped finding it weird. And I was like, what happens when I start finding it weird?
Yeah, I think it's when you start finding it strange.
Like when your balls are hitting their head.
Yeah, but I mean,
they're standing there.
I think that's time to call it a day on the showers, Indiana.
Yeah. Definitely.
This is when you get into like the weird zone of like you see all those like videos and the like the kids still breastfeeding at like 12.
Dude,
like
I know.
No shame, but
no, there's
shame is there. Yeah,
there's something wrong. I know of a story. These people will remain nameless.
Yeah,
but this child was like going to school nursery age, and the mother breastfed their child through the fence.
Come here for playtime.
Dude, that kid's like a hamster.
Put that milk carton down.
Get real
Get
stuff.
over here.
That's like a hamster.
Yeah.
The hamster.
Yeah, it's like the little water balls. Yeah. Hamsters were so weird.
Are they?
Yeah, I think they're odd little creatures. I think it's the pet everyone gets.
It dies quick.
Yeah.
Nah. I would.
The family are like, oh, this is quick and easy. Like, don't deal with it.
I once got. I was so like extravagant with gifts with girlfriends. I thought like love equaled gift. Daddy issues. But
or that could be your love language, gift giving.
Ooh, maybe it is.
I think it's more daddy issues, probably.
Probably.
Try to buy love.
I think so. And I bought my girlfriend a chinchilla.
Did you just go to Pets at Home and go?
No. A Bankley used to have a pet store.
Oh, okay.
And what pet store lets like a 14?
Yeah.
Buy a chinchilla. Have you ever seen a chinchilla?
No, they're the weird.
Yeah.
I've never seen one in the flesh, but I've seen pictures of them.
Yeah, they're like a little like fluff. Like a ball of fluff.
Was your mum like, why, when you brought the chinchilla home, was she like, why have you got a chinchilla?
Oh no, dude, I left it at the store.
Oh, okay.
And then on her birthday, I gave her a birthday and just like took her to her house and was like, I've got you a chinchilla. And she was like, great, thanks.
She's like, I would have preferred a chinchilla fur, but
dude,
okay.
Oh my God, yeah.
Did she break up with you after that? Did she ever return the chinchilla?
No, she had it for years.
Oh wow!
Like,
so
for
she
a long
kept
time.
it.
Yeah, and then
Successful gift then.
And then I think when we all left school and stuff like that, it went to a chinchilla farm.
Oh, might be happy.
Yeah, there's a chinchilla farm in Aberdeen somewhere, and I was like, all right.
To be fair, I think Amy got the better gift of the iPod.
Oh no, I got that girlfriend an iPod too.
But did you?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's getting iPods. You get an iPod. You get an iPod. You get an iPod.
I was like Oprah.
Yeah, the Oprah of iPods.
Yeah. I was an idiot.
She's like, whoosh.
I know. I did.
And I've loaded it with a special playlist for you. Is that what you did? No music.
No. I did have 2 paper rounds though, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's cleaning it.
Yeah.
Cleaning it.
And shelling it out.
Idiot. Like beer and gifts for girls. That was all things I was buying.
the two main,
staples.
Yeah. Essentials.
Yeah.
Good
Absolutely.
for you.
I know. I did it. Anyway, where'd you go for the weekend?
I went to Glasgow.
Oh yeah, Glasgow.
Went to see Lake Street Dive.
Yeah, I seen. What is that? Is she a lesbian?
No, they're all parents. They're all. Doesn't mean they can't be parents.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm saying that.
Yeah, lesbians can't be parents, by the way.
Not if Trump's got anything to do with it. No, they're just like.
What was the last thing I was thinking of? She's like a lesbian.
Oh, Fletcher or Rennie Rapp.
Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher's like lesbian Jesus.
Lesbian.
I don't know if she's been replaced by Chapel Roan though now. Chapel Roan's a big deal. But yeah, I went to see a band. They were really good. They do a lot of really good covers as well. They do,
is it a cover band?
No, they do have like their own songs too, but they have like a really good cover of the Jackson 5, Want You Back, and they've got a really like bluesy, jazzy version of Shania Twain, You're Still the One. Really amazing voices. Anyway, but I really like the venue. Never been to it before. The fruit markets in Glasgow.
Oh, no.
Really cool. I went and had
Do they
nice
still
food.
sell fruit?
No.
No.
Just a gig
Oh,
now.
is it?
Yeah. I think it was the old market, so that's why it's called that.
Gotcha.
And then went to Dockyard Social, which is kind of like a warehouse version of what Resident X was.
Oh, right.
Like all the different food vendors.
R.I.P.
And it makes me miss that in Aberdeen. I was like, I wish we had more like of that, but it was really, really good. And then went and played mini golf.
Dude,
it was really cool though. I feel like you'd like it. It's called Golf Fang. I think they've got one in like Liverpool and Manchester and stuff.
Is there one in Edinburgh?
No, not that I'm aware of.
What's one in St James's Centre?
Oh, that is the same one we've got in Aberdeen, Lane 7. But this Golf Fang is like, the way they've built it is absolutely well. I've been before once, but Chloe had never been. And it's like based on like, they've got like a... What? No, I went on a stag do there. It was, they've got like a Shining course from like the Shining the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to like spoil all the different courses, but they've got like a train spotting one. I won't tell you what that is. And then they've got like Bates Motel and stuff. So it's really like when you go around it, it's really, really cool.
Nice. I love mini golf.
Yeah, me too.
Mini
Big fan.
Yeah. I think I told you before, maybe I've said this in the podcast before, if I had enough money, I'd have like a winter themed mini golf.
Oh, just like
indoor.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, like based off of films or just winter on acid?
Winter on acid. I never actually thought about films, but that's a good idea. Christmas film.
Yeah, you could do like The Grinch, like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
All the ones.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah, mini golf's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
But this was so like on acid how they've built all this. They had like a Jeremy Kyle like set.
Nice.
Like the proper like chairs and like the sign and then like a mural of him as well. It was really cool. So we had fun doing that. So yeah, I went to Glasgow. The weather improved as we discussed, and then went to Costco in Glasgow.
Costco, any better than Costco in Aberdeen?
No,
same.
Different layout, but same.
Yeah.
And then went to a little like farmhouse for lunch on the way back home.
Sounded like two old wifey.
It like, genuinely was.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is an old wifey menu,
Yeah.
like scones and soups and sandwiches.
High tea.
High tea. Mm-hmm.
Did you call it high tea or did you call it a fly cup?
High tea.
We call it fly cup.
Why?
No.
What does fly cup mean?
Don't know. Like a fly, like isn't like a quick cup of tea and a fancy piece.
I finally finished watching Squid Games 2.
Then it started.
It ended quite abruptly. I was a bit disappointed.
Did it?
Yeah. Only 7 episodes.
Oh. What was the first one?
Like 10, I think.
Did you watch it in Korean and reading subtitles?
The first time I watched it in Korean, and this time, no, we watched it in English with the subtitles, but they were in English too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to watch it in
With Korean
and then Korean subtitles. Like, boy, you love this bit.
Judging by their facial expressions, but this time we watched it with the dub.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. But I think it was better with the Korean, but with the English subtitles.
Yeah.
But I'm usually not a fan of that. I just can't. My brain doesn't.
Yeah, I don't. We always have subtitles on. I can never. To be honest, I don't really watch things. I'm just reading the subtitles.
Chloe also has subtitles on all the time.
All the time.
And I'm like, do you? And she's like, oh, it's just easier.
I just I'll listen. I'm obviously exaggerating, but I will watch it. But sometimes I'm like, what did they say?
Yeah, she's like, I need it to process.
What did they say?
What? And then finished Squid Games. I also really want to go see the new Bob Dylan film with Timothy Chalamet playing Bob Dylan.
Is he the guy from June?
Yeah. So he's playing Bob Dylan.
Is Florence Pugh in that?
No.
I've got to be crushing her.
Florence Pugh, I understand.
Dude,
I got it.
What's the one with Harry Styles that she's in?
I need to look that up because it's the worst film I've ever seen.
What?
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Oh. She's the only good thing about that film.
Maybe.
Yeah. And listen, Harry Styles was all right in it.
Ends With Us?
No, that was the Blake Lively one. Don't Worry, Darling.
Don't Worry, Darling. Because I was like, the twist at the end, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Like,
the twist
I
was
like the
good,
twist.
but he looked so weird with like the long hair and like the homeless attire.
Yeah.
It was like I think it was a good concept for a film, in my humble opinion. But I think it took too long to get to where it wasn't. I think I had too many expectations for it. But I do love her in every film she's been in.
Yeah.
I like her as an actress. She's in a new film with Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
Called We Live in Time.
Okay.
And it basically is like a kind of rom-com-y thing.
They live in time.
Yeah, just goes through their story in time. So I don't even say it's rom-com-y. There's a bit of drama there as well, a bit of sadness.
Rom-com drama.
Yeah, but she's so good. But the first time I ever seen her in, and I completely forgot that she was in it because she's got jet black hair, is she was in a film with The Rock and Vince Vaughn. And it's called Fighting with My Family.
Oh, yeah, with Nick Frost.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I recently went back and watched that, like Christmas time.
Who's she in?
She is she's Paige. She was a WWE star. And I just totally glazed over the fact, I guess when I watched it, she obviously was Florence Pugh, but she wasn't Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
And I just completely glossed over the fact that was her.
I could see you with Florence Pugh.
I mean, don't say that to Chloe. I don't think I've got a shot in hell, but I do. I see
myself too.
I see it too. I see the vision. Hi, Florence. But I like how she was like a cooking channel as well.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, her mum and dad had a cafe. I know so much about Florence Pugh. It's pretty unhealthy. It just comes up on TikTok all the time.
I'm sure it does.
I'm on Florence Pugh Talk. But I think she's cool.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The
camera's just like
gone upside down. We're going to have to pause this.
Nothing else.
That's Chloe controlling that. Panic avoided. I think Chloe's been at home. Our camera went upside down. You want a bit of Florence Pugh? You've not got a hope in hell with Florence Pugh. Here is the camera off. Fuck you and your podcast. I'll go home. That engagement ring will be on the... Nah, she's picking me up. Be all right.
Exactly.
Yeah, she won't know about this until it comes out.
Nah, Tuesday.
Yeah. Unless she's bugging your house. But yes, we've established that Florence Pugh is a great actress. I do like her and Scarlett Johansson in Black Widow. And Marvel. Yeah, you see, forget she's in all this stuff. Anyway.
She's in June Part 2.
She is, but she didn't have that big of a role.
Was she the
princess?
Princess to be married to Mr. Charlemagne.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, seeing June though, I would love to be Zendaya in that first film, getting paid all that money for like just montages of me. She didn't speak that much in it at all. Yeah. Speaking of films, have you seen my tea for the day? All the drama with It Ends With Us. It truly does end with us. Have you seen what's happening? Do you remember the film It Ends With Us that you went to see?
The rom-com?
Domestic violence, yeah. That you thought was a rom-com and you fell asleep. Did you see that she's suing him for sexual harassment?
Sexual harassment?
Yes.
What?
And like a ploy to like smear her reputation in the press. And he, Justin Baldoni, the director, is, in summary, counter-suing her for $400 million.
400?
Yep, and he's suing Ryan Reynolds as well.
For a nice pool.
Yeah, well, as part of it all, yeah.
Nice.
Yes. On claims of civil extortion, defamation, and invasion of privacy. He's also suing the New York Times as like liable. So it truly does end with us. This keeps going on. But what came out today, so this has been going on back and forward, and his voice notes to Blake Lively, so he obviously kept them for a reason. She had texted him about the rewrites of the script. We spoke about how Ryan Reynolds came in. So what she did was call a meeting with Justin Baldoni and invite him round to her house.
Okay.
And in that meeting, she brought out apparently her close friend, who's not named, but people think it's Taylor Swift. Because he released, his lawyer is like going gung-ho on this all, and he released all the text and he said, I really like your rewrites and I didn't need the assurance from Ryan and Taylor. So they were like trying to like big her up, being like, Blake's rewrites are amazing, like what do you think of them? And he at that point felt like she apparently in the past has been shot down by like male directors and not taken seriously. So he's like, yeah, look, they're great. But he had recorded like their voice notes.
Dude, why would you do that?
I know. He obviously felt like he needed them to be like, hi, Blake, I know it's 2 a.m. and you're probably like I think the word people are like, that's weird, but he said,
Sleeping?
he's like, you've probably got a baby on your boob, like, you know, like breastfeeding. But his words were, and you've probably got a kid on your boob, like, but instead of being like, I know you're probably breastfeeding. But it's because she was texting him at like 2 a.m. about the script rights. But in her text, she referred to herself as Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, and that she's got dragons. So Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift are her dragons.
That's
So it's all kicking off, and they're going to go to court next year in like March in New York.
In New York. Who's going to win, Jake?
I don't know, but it's so, I don't know. Because obviously when somebody claims like sexual harassment, like you really do want to believe the woman. And I think
so
there's
Blake
loads of...
Lively's saying sexual harassment because of the boob thing?
No, because he made her feel really uncomfortable on set, and there was no intimacy coordinator there. Like
intimacy coordinator?
Yeah, to like coordinate all those scenes. Like that's a job that they bring
well,
in.
Just like, right, I'll hold it.
No,
like just...
Yeah. They're like, you stand there and you lean in this way, blah, blah, blah. It's like to make the actors feel like comfortable that like all the kind of more sexual scenes are being, I don't know, delicately handled so that you're not putting yourself at risk.
So you're not raw dogging them.
Yeah, so that you're not. Yeah.
What?
You're not doing anything untoward.
This is why I watch sitcoms.
Yeah, literally. I was like, obviously all those months had gone past since her like campaign with the flowers and the her beer and her hair care and
beer.
Like her cocktails. It's called like Blake Buzz or something. And apparently on the night of the premiere, he was allowed to walk the red carpet, but he wasn't allowed in the theatre, and he's the director. He had to go watch the film in the basement.
What?
And like the first voice note that came out was him voice noting someone being like, yeah, like it's meant to be like the biggest night of my life. If you don't laugh, you'll cry kind of thing. Me and my team were in the basement, and there's literally a photo of him in this like shit basement having to watch the film. Meanwhile, she's like living it up. Yeah. But Colleen Hoover's the author's not said a word about it.
All right.
But she had a clause in the contract that said that if there's anything to do with like sexual violence, domestic violence, anything that comes out about anyone in the film, and like sexual assault, whatever it is, like a very specific clause that when it comes to the second book, she gets the rights back. So now everyone's like, I think she's just done this. But I don't think it's her at all.
Jeez.
It's such a mess.
Dude, that is insane.
Isn't it amazing? But Ryan Reynolds is getting dragged, like his reputation's getting dragged like into it. And they're calling him like controlling and narcissistic and all those things that he said about her online that, like all those jokey posts about, has anyone seen my wife? That apparently they're not jokes at all. It's his insecurities. And, it's just getting crazy.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just, I think it's a mess. And I don't think it's good I think it's a shame for him if this was his real first chance at directing, and he's kind of had to go against like the big Hollywood juggernauts, which are Ryan and Blake, Ryan especially, because Deadpool and Wolverine came about at the same time as well. Yeah. But the Nice Pool thing was funny when I saw it in the cinema. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, but I didn't realize it was mocking him in his podcast. Yeah. Did you know that at the time?
No. I only seen that like lately. I was like, but
he said that's like defamation of his character.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, literally. But I do think her reputation as a woman is never going to recover from this.
I don't know.
I don't think it will. I don't think so.
People forget.
People have bounced back from worse. Like Mel Gibson bounced back from all his stuff. It wasn't great at the time.
Did he?
I mean, he's still acting.
What?
Some like Amazon Prime.
Yeah, like straight to TV stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
But hey, look at Trump's bounce back.
Because he's innocent.
Hey.
I seen a guy in Aberdeen.
No way.
With a MAGA hat.
No way.
45 to 47. I was like, yo.
Make America great again.
Yeah.
Maybe there should be like an Aberdeen campaign, like make Aberdeen great again.
We do need to make Aberdeen great again.
Yeah, we do. Union Street especially. But speaking of Donald Trump, did you see his inauguration?
Well, with
Elon Musk.
With YMCA.
Yeah, that's funny. But did you see Elon Musk do his Nazi salute?
Is that the count one?
No, I was just trying to be like, I'm not going to actually do it. Obviously, I'm not a racist.
Is that Nazi salute? The question, I don't know.
I feel like it was pretty bloody close.
Yeah, one idiot.
He did it twice.
One idiot. Like,
then it's like, it's not a Nazi salute.
it's
like,
a Roman. It's a Roman salute. But even we're kneeing.
lawsuit coming your way
And,
for all of £2.
And yeah, but what a moron! What, like,
I know.
what did you expect? What do you think was going to happen? Like, is he a Nazi? I don't think so.
No, but he did do that.
But well, it's funny. Like,
It was bad though.
Like, there's so many videos of like him, and the guy is an eccentric guy.
Yeah,
and
I mean, he's a genius, but he's also an idiot.
Yeah. He it's when he's like, do you know that? And what's the kid's name? He's like 6'7".
Oh, Baron.
Baron. He's just like deadpan. Yeah.
And meanwhile, like Melania's like hating her life and being like, I didn't sign up for a second term of this shit Donald.
She's like, again.
Yeah.
I
don't give a shit about the Christmas decorations.
Like, what a stressful job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what a stressful. Do you know what he did? Like, to wrap up, Amy. So Amy listened to 10 minutes of our podcast. I was mega chuffed. Yeah. But she said, finish your thoughts. All right. Trump's an idiot. Sorry, Musk's an idiot. Like, why he did what he did. Mm-hmm. I don't know what was it like. Was it like an impulse thing? Nah, he planned to do that.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
You could see, like,
this will stir some shit up.
Can you imagine, like, Baron, check this shit.
Yeah. Like, watch this go viral. Yeah.
Yeah. But one of the things that Trump has released or is going to release is JFK, RFK, and the Martin Luther King assassinations. Yeah. He signed the document so it goes public. And I was like,
but did you see him in the videos be like, which one's this? No idea what he was signing.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, but he's got a stack.
Yeah, I know, but he's like, he kept being like, which one's this?
Yeah, so they have to tell him.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, like,
he's like, oh, yes.
Do you know what my favourite bit was, right? Have you got a professional signature?
Yeah.
Right? His looks like Mickey Mouse has held a pen like this and just done this. Like, somebody was like talking, he's like, "Oh, Mr. Trump, have you?" Especially, he's like, and he was halfway through. He's like, "Well," and he explains what's going on, and he says, "Oh, it's a really important document, and it's about time these things came out, and blah blah blah," and then just
finishes off
up and down. I'm like, what the fuck is that thing?
Yeah,
but yeah,
he is wild.
He's a wild dude.
Yeah, I mean the TikTok ban. And now he's like, looks like a hero because he's like, I brought TikTok back.
70 days. And then Mr. Beast wants to buy it.
Yeah. But I think he was talking, Donald wants Elon to buy it.
All right.
Donald's like, I would be up for Elon buying TikTok. But yeah, literally, he's postponed it by 7. So everyone's like, American TikTokers literally went away for a night and came back and went, are we back?
Yeah. Do you know what? It's on this. I seen a phone. It was on eBay. It was going for 10 grand because I had the TikTok app installed.
Oh.
But do you remember when Flappy Bird? Like,
that was such. I've totally forgotten about that game.
The guy who made Flappy Bird.
Was it Angry Bird?
No,
Flappy Bird. Yeah.
Flappy.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Flappy Bird because you had to like press the button and it would flap up and down.
Yeah.
That guy almost lost his mind. He made so much money overnight. And then he deleted the app. You can't get it anymore. Like, he was like, what? Oh my God. And then deleted it. So people had it on their... So if you had it, you had it.
You had it, but he didn't get it again.
Yeah. So, yeah, Flappy Bird took Donald Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, but some of the stuff he's done in literally, it's been like a week since he's been in office? A week, 2 weeks?
January 10th.
Yeah. Is wild. So, like, his whole thing around, like, diversity...
DEI.
And gender. Given that this is what our podcast is pretty much about, like being the chosen one.
Are we going to get cancelled?
I don't know.
Is this going to be a rebel podcast?
I don't know if we're allowed in America now. Like he has put out
Disney.
Yeah, but he has put out a whole one of his laws. Basically, when you read into it, it basically says that like corporations and stuff can hire anyone they want. They don't have to follow DEI rules, and like there's no like diversity and inclusion acts anymore in America. They can basically just hire all white people and they don't have to explain themselves. Yeah, and then obviously
I think there's two sides to it though, because there's going to be woke. I call it greenwashing. You do get woke washing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Company. Yeah. And then the best people for the job don't get hired.
Yeah.
Because of DE&I, but on the flip side, DE&I is so important. It has to be like this like middle ground where it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. Like everybody should be able to apply for a job and get a job if they're good at it.
Yeah.
Like there's so many like mega talented people that probably now won't get a shout because people use that as ignorant. I don't need to hire you.
Yeah.
It's making my life harder by hiring you.
But he like has shut down though like all the programs to do with DEI within the government, like any programs that they were trying to like bring diversity and inclusion. He's like, no, we don't need that now.
See, this is a problem. Like again, DEI went so far one way, and he's tried to overcorrect it the other way.
Yeah,
and like you're doing it wrong. You have DEI, but have further rules within DEI, like for everybody, because that keeps it balanced. Like you have to be qualified for the job. You have to be the best. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, keep DEI in there, of course, but make sure that there's actual steps you have to follow. Not just be like, we've got Brown Sean in.
Yeah, well, giving him the job, I know, I get
Do you
that.
know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. But his whole stance is crazy.
If you're because I'm brown, I'll take it.
Yeah, I will also take it. When you asked me if I went to state school and qualified for school meals, absolutely. That's so weird on job applications. Like, what school did you go to, and did you qualify for school meals?
Why does that fucking matter?
Because they're like, well, you're poor. Here you go, Povo. Like, we'll give you a chance.
Povo.
Here you go, Povo. But yeah, and then obviously what he's done is like America will only recognize two sexes, male and female. And you can no longer like change your passport. Like it'll affect documents like passports and visas where if somebody is transitioning, what do they put? So
you can't change.
So like,
I changed my name.
It will only recognize male and female. So if you are non-binary,
okay, all right.
What do you put on your passport? You have to put what you were born as.
Oh motherfucker!
Your registered gender.
Oh really?
Fuck.
See, this is it.
They're saying that, just like quotes here, these sexes are not changeable and are grounded in fundamental reality. It will affect official documents like passports and visas. Protecting children from chemical and surgical mutilation will restrict access to gender-affirming medical care, such as hormone therapy and surgery for minors, which, I'm just like, whoa. And then he's withdrawn from the World Health Organization as well.
I don't know, like, that one I kind of see.
Because he was unhappy with how they treated COVID.
Yeah. I get it. I don't think lockdowns are happening.
But he's also, in terms of like final thoughts here, immigration, he's obviously declared it a national emergency and about the wall and obviously wanting to change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. But one of the, it's ridiculous, but one of the biggest things though is like your birthright citizenship. So he's basically saying that he will deny the right of citizenship to the children of migrants in the US, either illegally or on temporary visas.
You have to be.
So if you were born in America, but your parents are illegal immigrants or they're on temporary visas, you will not automatically get citizenship like you used to get. Yeah. But apparently it's going to cause a load of challenges is what it's saying.
Probably, but I can see his thinking behind it. But at the same time, I don't know.
But yeah, he is a wild man.
He's a wild dude.
But that's like week one.
Wait for week two.
Wait for week two. What else is he going to bring out of his hat? He's sending America back to the Stone Ages, essentially, is what he's like. It's going backwards instead of forward and better.
Yeah.
But he's trying to make it great again.
Great. Can you do a good Donald Trump impression?
Not really. You must be able to.
I've tried for a while and I struggle with it.
Yeah.
And I really struggle with it. But I'm working on. We could maybe do an episode where
we dress as Donald Trump. Yeah.
A white face.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I white face?
I mean, I think you would be more acceptable to whiteface than I would be to blackface.
It's still wrong.
Still wrong, right? Sure.
Hmm?
But is he white? I think he's on a Coke button in the White House.
I heard. And
last was his first order. He just drinks Diet Coke.
Yeah.
It's at my gran.
Coke, burger, like McDonald's.
Yeah. It's my kind of guy. Could he be my soulmate?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Can you imagine had Donald Trump on the podcast and he was just sound at us?
I've seen some interviews where he's genuinely dead nice.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think this is just one big joke to him.
Nah.
Do you think he actually genuinely believes this in his heart?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't, because I think it's funny that he's gone from like being not to all of a sudden like a big Bible basher that like loves the Bible. I think that's all fake.
Yeah, like he maybe, yeah, but he's a bit. I can't remember what interview it was, because he was a huge what's it called, donator to the Democrat Party.
Yeah,
and then he was like, "Oh, if I was to ever run for president," this is like in the 90s or something. He's like, "Oh, I'd run as a Republican."
That's right. And he was like bashing them, being like, because they're all idiots.
Idiots, yeah. But I think those parties just like flip flop. Like,
yeah, I think people like, he obviously knew that was his ticket to the White House, and it's like, oh, do you know what? I'll sign your policies. Yeah,
but even like Labour in the UK used to be ace.
Now it's not.
And now they're like,
I know, I'm not bashing on America because like we need to clean up our own doorstep first, but he's just such an eccentric character. It's so hard to not focus on them. It kind of distracts you from the. It's wonderful. It really is. But it kind of distracts you from
baby.
It distracts you from the shit show of the UK. Oh yeah, because all the news is about America.
Yeah, the last president who acted like a president, cool guy, Barack Obama.
He was a cool guy.
He was cool as fuck. Yeah. And like he could like, I don't know. He could be doing exactly the same things as Barack Obama would be doing, but Barack Obama's delivery of things
was better.
Yeah, it was so much so better. Like, have you ever seen like the side by side? So there's like Donald Trump talking about the killing of Abu. What's his whole name? It's like Abu something. He's like, he cried like a baby. It's like, guys get fucking killed by a dog and robots. Like, fucking let him cry. He's like, the SEALs came in, fantastic man. And then Barack Obama talks about the assassination of Bin Laden, and he's this like mega professional dead man. It's like, it's just seeing them like, that's the same position.
I know, it's wild. It's like, just shows you that Donald Trump to me is hope that you can get hired for any position and you don't have to be qualified.
That's DEI. Yeah. I think he got in and he was like fucking get rid of it.
He's white, he'll do what we say. You know?
He's like, get rid of DEI right now.
I love when he gets interviewed though by media and he hates them. And he's like to the woman like, he's like, are you going to be nice today, Jackie? When it's Barack Obama's like, I'm sorry you feel that way, but you know, trying to give an answer. And Donald's like, I'm not answering. I'm not, no.
It's because you're a moron.
Yeah. Is it though?
But he's like, I watch a lot of MMA, like loads of MMA, not just the UFC.
Yeah.
But in the UFC, they love him. Like,
do they?
They love. Donald Trump helped get MMA into New York because it was illegal in New York, and he helped like in the early days.
Wow.
So him and Dana White are like
big best pals.
Big best pals.
Yeah.
Yeah. He like when he comes. I can't remember the song he comes into. He's got his own song.
Oh whoa! I didn't know that at all.
Oh yeah, like they love Donald Trump.
Oh whoa!
And
I know, like, it's not MMA, but obviously Hulk Hogan went and did his rallies. Yeah. But I know that's not MMA.
Comes in with a flag.
Yeah.
Oh, I love America because it is like just.
It's the Wild Wild West.
Oh, dude, it's just steroid. I just love it.
Yeah.
But rough with the smooth.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that video with with George W. Bush? And there's like somebody who's like, oh, when your acid kicks in, the guy's like, ooh. He's just sitting, he's like, oh, this is meant to be serious.
Ooh, that's scary. There's just videos of Hillary just like rolling her eyes at like Donald Trump all the time as well. She looks like she needs a hit of acid to get through it.
She needs, Bill. She's married to Bill.
Yeah.
I used to be able to do a Bill Clinton impression. I did not have sexual relation. No.
That was close.
Yeah.
That's such that's such a famous thing. But you, to finish our thoughts, Wild Wild West, but you had a story about you want to tell.
The Wild West?
No, about stag do's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was so I was getting my hair cut yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to my barber Alice, and in fact, Alice is ace. She's a fucking liar. My hair is receding. All right, I know.
Is it?
Yeah, dude, it is receding.
Where?
Like at the sides. I'm getting like, you can see. I don't mind. I do mind. It pains me. In fact, Harry Styles in that film, Florence Pugh, they've done a fantastic job
covering.
No, so his hairline is receding, but like hairline receding, like your hairline is also like thin
moving
hair
back. Yeah.
So they've done the plugs at that point, so that hair looks thicker. So I'm like, the only person I know that pulls off a receding hairline and still looks shaggable is Jude Law. He looks like in Skeleton Crew, fantastic.
Yeah,
looks great. What else he's in? The Holiday.
The Holiday.
Receding hairline.
Mm-hmm.
Curly. Ace.
Yeah.
But he I don't know what he does with his hair that looks good and receding at the same time.
Okay.
But yeah, my barber. Like, shall
I don't
yeah,
see
it's
it.
getting bad. It's getting bad.
Okay, fine.
It's getting bad. It's okay.
If you asked Amy?
Yeah, sometimes she goes, it's not that bad. So which tells me it's not that good.
You've got thick.
It's
got a lot of hair though.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm 33, I'm 34 this year, so
it will.
Considering how much beer I drink, I should have no hair.
Yeah.
But
oh
yeah, so she was telling me.
Yeah.
She was telling me she got masseuse.
Okay.
And she was telling me the story, a bit creepy. Long story short, the masseuse pressed. No, yeah, I'm not going to. I'll cut that bit. Nah. I'm not telling her story, but I was telling my story when I got a massage.
Mm-hmm.
So it was on a stag dude in Edinburgh.
So it was in the UK, the massage?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. In the UK. And we, on the stag do, the first day, we got loaded up and went go-karting.
As you do. Why not operate machinery hammered?
Why not? I mean, that's the best time.
Yeah.
Nothing ever bad's ever happened with that. So we got loaded up, went go-karting, and the stag, he is like a buff guy. Like, they are all big men. Like, they're men. Like, I'm just a hairy guy. They're just like hairy and big.
Okay.
And I was coming around one corner, and the guy T-boned me and like jacked my back. This is so sore.
That would be pain.
And I was like, that's okay. I'm full of drink. I
don't feel pain. I feel adrenaline.
It's great. And then finished that, did the race, and went out that night. Got loaded, got shit faced, good times, all had it all around. Sang Johnny Be Good.
Sang Johnny Be Good. Details.
Yeah,
of the
my
story.
brother Ben, fantastic Johnny Be Good.
Is he?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. And then got up the next morning, had a breakfast, and my back was like, I was like, this is so.
The alcohol had worn off.
Yeah. So I was like, right, have Long Island iced tea with breakfast. Had that.
As you do.
Of course. And when I think it was like some sort of football on. I like football. I'm not a big football guy.
Yeah.
And then so we're at the pub, and I was like, I'm going to have to get something sorted with my back. So I was like looking on Google, and I was like, right, masseuse. And I started phoning them all around. I was like,
do you have an appointment?
Yeah, do you have an appointment?
Yeah.
Like, no, like, sorry, we can't. Okay, fuck. Next one.
Yeah.
And like I found like an authentic Asian one, like like all the spelling was like English, but it was bad spelling.
You're like, that'll do.
I was like, this must be legit. So phone him, yeah, can you be here at 12:30? I was like, yes, I can. Stag. He was like, dude, I could go on massage.
Okay.
And I was like, no problem. Let's go.
Guess this is a group activity.
Yeah. So we finished I think we had like 4 or 5 pints of best.
Okay.
So like it's like heavy drink.
Yeah.
Bombed it, so I had like 30 minutes to get there, got in. This small Asian woman popped out behind the counter. She's like, hello! I was like, whoa! And her teeth, you know, like the sweet blackjack.
Yeah.
It looked like she had chewed like 10 blackjacks. Her teeth were just like
them in.
black. And I was like, whoa. She was like, it's like, what's your name? And I was like, oh, Sean. She's like, yes, you come with me. I was like, all right, cool. And like the stag stood there. He was like, sir, she's like, oh no, only me. I was like, all right, sweet, cool. She's like, first door, second door on your left. Cool, get in there. And like the table's in there, and just like, you know when things have been painted a few times. You're like,
yeah.
Ugh. this is dank. I was like, you know, might
be fine.
You know,
might be authentic.
The money is in the massage, not they've not invested.
Not on the aesthetics.
Yeah. I mean, across the
not
road
like your Hilton spa up at Tekka.
Exactly. There was like a co-op across the road.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And I was like, okay. So I was like taking my clothes off. I was like standing in my boxers.
Oh.
And my belly is full of beer. So it's like hanging over the top. And I was like, okay. I'm looking around for a towel. I was like, maybe she forgot. And she come in and she's like, you take them off. I was like, what? She's like, you take down. I was like, all right. So I take my boxers. I was like, is your towel? I'll get you a towel. I was like, all right, sweet. Take them. I turned like flashing my asshole to like the door. And she came in and she's like, you lie down. I was like, okay. But it had like, you know the stuff you get in like a hospital and in the doctors, like that paper thing.
Yes.
But there was no hole.
Oh.
So I was like putting my face into it. I was like, where? And she just like punched through it. And she's like, put your face in there. And I was like, all right.
I've created a hole for you.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, put my face in. And then she just and it was like a face cloth over my asshole.
Here.
That was it.
That's all we need.
So, and she's like, yeah, like a full body. I was like, yeah, that'd be grand. So she was working. Amazing
massage, great. Yeah.
And then she got up, like it was like a rail, like a pole thing over there. So she stood on my back.
Oh, no way. Was she like walking?
She was walking on my back. But then in my head, I was like, I did not check her feet for corns. Like, if her teeth matched her feet, like, I'm going to have an infection.
If the teeth match the feet.
Dude. I was like,
way.
oh, God. I was like, oh, well, I can't do anything.
Yeah, she's on my back.
I can't be like a bucking bronco and get her off it.
Yeah.
So I was like, right.
You should have. That'd been hilarious. She's like holding on to the pole.
She's like, yeah! What? I was like,
guess we're going for a ride.
Yeah. But so like she did that, and then she like started working down my legs. And I was like, oh my God. And like she got into like my hamstring, and I was like, they are super tight. Mm-hmm. But then she like folded, like exposed one bum cheek. And then
give it a little slap.
Yeah. And then
just the one though.
Yeah, just the one.
It's a little tease.
And like massaged like my butt.
Okay.
And then folded that one over, went to the other side and did the same thing. And then she offered me.
No.
Yeah. And I was like, no, like, grand, like, no thanks. No, it's okay. She's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure.
Oh.
I'm sure. And I was like, oh my God, I've never been, that's so weird.
I feel like this stuff happens to you. Remember when you were at my flat and you got offered sex twice?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Not by you. Not by
No. Rewind. Not by me, never. But by like the women on the street, the corner. Yeah.
And I missed so like I was like, oh, grand. She like took all the like wiped all the oil.
Yeah.
Put my trousers back on, and she's like, hey, can you tell the next man to come in? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so I went.
Did you warn him on the way in?
So I went in. I was like, dude. I was like, she just offered me a HG. Mm-hmm. He was like, what? He's like, just like 60. I was like, I know. I was like,
there's no age limit.
Well, yeah, maybe. Starts at 18,
you can no
max
longer.
on 60. I was like, she just offered me the HG. He was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah. I was like, dude, you've been farting in here. He's like, dude,
the beer.
He's like, honestly, my guts are killing me. Like the best is so heavy. I was like, it stinks of shit in here.
She's in for a treat when she does his bum cheeks with
dude, this is what I'm just thinking in my head. She's just gonna like lift that thing over and just get like a waft. And she came out and then went into the first door on the left. No, he asked, sorry. He was like, oh, where do I go? I was like, not the first door on the left. That's the bathroom.
Yeah.
Second door on the left is the massage bit. And he was like, oh, okay. So he goes down past the beads, blah. And then I'm sitting on my phone, just sitting in his like musk of fire. I was like, shit, it's so hot. It's the middle of summer.
Oh no.
And I was like, God, I need to get some air. I was like, God, sitting there. Next thing is I was like, Jesus. I text. I was like, dude, what the hell? And he was like, that's not me. And I was like, what?
No.
And I was like,
was she walking on his back being like, toot, toot, toot?
No. So I like, when I opened the beads like that, and I was like, and she came out of the toilet. She's like, oh, excuse me, boom, 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 boom. I boom, 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 boom. I need poo poo. I was like, all right. And in my head, I was like, this woman was willing to hold in diarrhea and give me a hand job. I was like, what?
Text Amy immediately.
I was like, you need to step up. She's out here squeezing her asshole together, willing to give me a HJ. And you're like, I've got a headache.
This woman's out here with her black licorice teeth in her 60s.
And she's
willing
just
to go the distance.
Yeah, she's like, buckle up, boys.
I need to go poo-poo back.
But first, intermission.
You and your tiny little bum.
Dude, I've got small hands.
It's so funny.
So then I was like, all right, cool. And yeah.
I'm crying. I can't actually take
dude,
this.
That's her. Like, oh my God. So an hour goes by. He comes out. And I was like, did you offer to? And he was like, no. he's convinced I was lying. I was like,
Oh,
no.
and you're like, I'm not lying. She was obviously just attracted
I
to
was
me.
like, she had like a glove on and everything. She was like,
So he never got.
no.
Do you think maybe she learned from you, or was it because of her
Maybe because his asshole just stunk out like dung.
Or maybe it's because she
Maybe she
was like, I'm not holding in my.
maybe she
poop anymore.
needs like the build up to get herself off. Maybe she needs more tension.
Maybe, or maybe it was the combination of her needing to hold in her diarrhea mixed with his smell that she was like, not today.
You know what? It's enough shit today.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I'm not going to anywhere near you.
Maybe she like folded.
So does he still think you're lying?
Nah, I think he knows. You know,
Okay.
Why would I lie?
Yeah, I know, but maybe he's like,
a hand job
maybe
off a
he thought-
65-year-old.
maybe he thought that you were like, oh, haha,
Yeah,
big Stagger, this is going to happen.
No, that was the last thing I was thinking.
Yeah,
about.
you were like worried, scared.
Yeah.
Poor Shawnee.
I know.
Did you
Jesus.
tell Amy?
Yeah, of
Was she
course.
laughing?
Yeah, I phoned Amy and she's like, why always you? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know what the hell.
It's always you. I think you're like, and I say this in a really nice way because we do a podcast together, so I don't know what this says about me, but I think you're like a weirdo magnet. I think big time people are like,
Yeah.
hi.
I attract like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a thing that don't ever interrupt a crazy person. Like if they're off and
Yeah,
around.
I've seen that live in action when you said to Amy, don't speak.
Yeah.
And you were right
Yeah.
to say that.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
But yeah,
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, so I was telling this to my barber.
How was she laughing?
Yeah. She was like, all right. I've been going there for like a year and a half.
Yeah, so she knows.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows the drill. She
Yeah.
knows the 411.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. That was the story I was just thinking. I was like, I don't know if I've told that story
No,
before.
I've never heard that. I think if I had, I'd still be decked the second time around.
Dude, yeah.
It's all the details of like the black licorice teeth.
Ah,
You've painted the scene of like train spotting
Yeah.
a massage parlour with the co-op across the road.
yeah, but like they had like that roller shutters.
Yeah.
It was like,
Proper old school.
yeah. I remember the pub that we left. It was like on the corner. It was like it's called Blue Jacket or something.
Mm-hmm.
That was the pub we left. So if you come out of the Blue Jacket and just head down
Then
that
I was looking
road,
for a massage in
on the
Edinburgh.
left-hand side, near a co-op on the right-hand side.
I wonder if it's still there. How many years ago was this? Only like a few.
2
Yeah.
a year,
Yeah.
2 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Wild.
Crazy,
That's wild.
crazy.
I don't know how we're going to top that.
I don't know.
That's such an amazing story.
I don't know about. Oh, I went to the ice hockey.
Yeah, I was going to say when you were saying, I thought I'd let you finish your thoughts. But when you said you're not a football guy, I was like, but are you an ice hockey guy? Because I saw that you went. Was it good? Because I've been told to go.
Yes, that was good fun.
I think you've obviously been before, right? Yeah.
No.
No.
That was the first time I've been.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the first time I've been.
Oh.
But it was really good. The referee, like he was making some bad calls and
Okay.
everybody was like booing him. And then he got walloped with the puck.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Do you
like-
think it was like on purpose?
Nah.
No.
Like, and then got iced. So like flicked him, hit him with the puck like full force. And then
Ooh.
the ice
Sprayed
hockey
him.
player like sprayed him. And like he went down like a sack of tatties. And his lip, like he got hit here. And his helmet has like a visor.
Oh,
And it was just almost like
blood.
blood everywhere, all over the
Oh,
ice.
yeah.
And
Ice hockey is like a no jokes game, isn't it?
dude, it's ace.
It's amazing to see,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's
Yeah, my nephew
loved it.
loved it, and he was like banging on the thing like to the guys, and they're like getting fist bumps and
That's
stuff. It was
cool.
But he's got a mental memory for like words.
Okay.
So I met my brother at the McDonald's
Mhm.
at Bridge of Dawn.
Okay.
He wanted a burger. Like, yeah, I was got a burger. So, you know, he's got his haircut, got a wee mohawk, got a wee line down, cool as fuck. But that kid's
I did see the mohawk in the photo and I thought that's pretty cool.
He's a cool kid. He's a cool kid. And we get to the hockey. So we're driving to the hockey and my brother was like, oh, go tell Uncle Sean the Robbie Burns poem you learn. And I was expecting, you know, like I just couldn't remember the
Yeah.
words. Like that.
Off the back of his hand.
Yeah, off the back of his hand in like full like Scots. It was, oh my God.
That's impressive.
Really impressive.
How old is he?
6.
Yeah, that's what it says. The young one, isn't he? Yeah.
And when we got to the hockey, they've got like their own chants and songs and stuff. You could see them like trying to learn it. Next time they did it, like that.
Oh, wow.
Off the bat.
And you're like, what was that word again?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, because like we would be like, what?
Yeah, he loves sports though.
That's cool.
Like he'll stand like, come on, bro. He's like standing like
Nice
this.
mohawk.
Yeah, I was like, bro. He's like, yeah, bro, what's going on, bro? I was like, I don't know, bro.
You tell me, bro. You just talk in bro.
In bro. But
that's amazing.
I'm a sucker for buying the kids stuff. He came in, he's like, there's no hats, Uncle Sean, because I would get my hat. I was like, oh yeah. He's like, this jersey's nice, dude. I was like,
did you get him a jersey? That's sweet.
Yeah,
because
loved it. It's one of those. That's like.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? If you promise him a hat,
core memory.
Yeah,
like I'll remember.
You remember the jersey from the game.
He keeps a jersey. He loves jerseys.
Yeah.
So you got like a black Lynx jersey, and he's so extra, like an extra large one. So he's wearing his bag over his top. He just loved it. And my brother texted me. He got home and he had folded up and put it in his bed.
Oh.
So the next morning, because then you see his sister, and his brother's like, "This is when I mentioned Uncle Sean bought me a jersey."
I've been to a game with Uncle Sean.
Just flex, and he's like, "Yeah, just
my jersey." Oh, this whole thing.
Yeah.
This is brand new.
This is brand new
from Uncle Sean.
I know.
That's sweet.
Kid. He's ace.
Oh, that's funny.
He's ace. But yeah, I think we'll wrap up.
Yeah,
and then so we'll be back next episode.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
it's an exciting episode.
So I've got a game.
Okay,
and I don't know where I've seen this, but it's a great game. So if it happens, you have to do it.
I will do it. I've literally been sitting in a clown costume that stinks of shit.
That's true.
I think I'm game.
I've still got that somewhere.
Oh man, that stunk.
And
it didn't smell shit. It was just musky.
It was just musky. It was musky. Oh, musk.
Mm-hmm.
And so the game is we'll go. We'll do a number between 1 and 10.
Yeah.
So the odds of us getting the same number is quite high.
Yeah.
So if I go 1 to 10, and we go 1, 2, 3, and we have to say a number.
Okay.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3,
7.
6.
Oh.
So if you go 1 to 100.
Oh, it's even less.
No, that's even more.
Oh.
So it's very unlikely.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's less chance.
Sorry, yes. Yeah, very unlikely.
Yeah.
So if it was I don't know, give me something wild that we would bet on that we would do.
That you and I would bet on?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm under pressure now.
Something crazy. What's something you would definitely not want to do?
Oh, throw myself off a bridge.
Okay, so throw ourselves off a bridge. 1 to 100.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 50.
Oh.
And you would say whatever.
Yeah.
So that it's very unlikely we would do that.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime something comes up, so I think what I'm going to do for the next couple of podcasts is have a couple, 3 things.
Okay.
Under a cup.
Okay.
That you don't know.
Okay. I love this. Yeah. I love this.
And then we'll do and you can decide whether to do 1 to 5.
Nice.
1 to 100. Whatever.
Ooh.
And then if we
get the same number,
we've both got to do it.
Both got Oh, this is exciting. I like this. It's like Russian roulette, but no one dies.
Or we can find out what it is if you want.
No. I like the.
Oh yeah.
I like the suspense. Oh. Love this.
I mean, 1 week it could be
anything.
A shot of tequila.
Okay, that's fine.
The next week it could be melon sauce.
Also fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we've done that before. That was funny. As long as it's not go get a tramp stamp of the...
Have you got a tramp stamp? You got tattoos.
I've got tattoos, but not a tramp stamp. But as long as it's not go get a tramp stamp of that Asian woman's face with the black licorice.
You want HJ? You want HJ?
It with a little bubble saying, you want HJ.
We should get t-shirts. You want HJ?
Yeah, that actually would be funny.
I want HJ.
We should do merch.
Yeah. I want HJ. That could be our hat. Make HJ's great again. What's a female equivalent of a HJ?
Oh. A finger blast?
Make finger blast great again.
Is that what it
must be? Sure.
Must be.
Yeah.
Must be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make.
And on that note.
Wait, before we go.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to do the Epcot episode. Yeah. So
this is what we've been buzzing for a while.
I've been buzzing for this.
Mm-hmm.
So
we've got our list still.
We've got a list.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're out there.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Token one for the team. With Shannon and Sean talking about life and everything in between. The token ones see it differently. Yeah, token one for the team. This is Shannon and Sean keeping things light. The token ones in the group. That's right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride right now. Right now. And enjoy the ride right